Hello, everyone. Good? This is an interesting way to present. I've never done this before, so we'll have some fun. It's great to be here. Good morning. Before I introduce myself, I'd like to start with a question. If AgTech had a home field advantage, what would it take? Diverse crops, adoption dollars, trusted guidance, a world-class robotics cluster? That's Pennsylvania. Crop diversity ranging from dairies to mushrooms to orchards to greenhouses and more. Guidance from Penn State University's land grant network that provides research plus extension into every county of the state. Dollars through the state innovation grants that help to pay for adoption of new technology. And robotics, where Pittsburgh has a world-class robotics and AI cluster with more than 125 robotics companies and more than 100 AI companies. Good morning again. I'm Beth Izar. I'm the Create Program Manager at the Robotics Factory. We're a part of Innovation Works, and we're headquartered in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And today I'm here to show how Pennsylvania combines its diverse ag economy with its robotics expertise and focuses on developing field-ready solutions, and why you'll want to visit us in the Pennsylvania Pavilion in Exhibit Zone 2. First, I'll start from the beginning. The Robotics Factory is part of Innovation Works, as I said. Innovation Works is Pennsylvania's most active and one of the country's most active early stage investors, and is the parent company of the Robotics Factory. Our job is simple, or maybe not so simple. We invest, advise, and connect founders to ideas, opportunities, manufacturing, talent, and more. We have 4 focus verticals at Innovation Works: software, healthcare and life sciences, hardware, and robotics. So a little bit more about the Robotics Factory. We don't actually make robots. We make robot companies, basically. It's where robot companies are created and then grown. It's part of a $63 million Build Back Better Regional Challenge Grant that was awarded by the EDA to the Southwestern Pennsylvania New Economy Collaborative. The Robotics Factory is a founder-focused robotics accelerator program helping early-stage startups from prototype into scalable, production-ready solutions. Through our programs, select founders receive funding, deep tech expertise, hands-on support to bring robotics innovation to market. We work in partnership with the Pittsburgh Robotics Network, whose mission is to support the commercialization of robotics, AI, and automation companies that are operating in the greater Pittsburgh region. The Pittsburgh Robotics Network fosters collaborations, shares knowledge, and drives growth through various events and programming that includes networking events, business webinars, mentor networks, talent development, and a whole lot more. Pittsburgh actually has some really impressive statistics with, as I said, more than 125 robotics companies headquartered in Pittsburgh, $7.5 billion in investment in robotics companies, and a robotics and AI programs at Carnegie Mellon University that are rated top in the world. I went the wrong way. There we go. We have 3 programs at the Robotics Factory: Create, Accelerate, and Scale. Create matches industry challenges in industries such as agriculture with innovative robotics and AI entrepreneurs to support the creation of new companies and new products. The Accelerate program enables early-stage robotic startups to receive $100,000 as part of our nationally recognized Alpha Lab program. And Scale is a residency that helps startups develop production-ready products with in-house prototyping and design assistance. apologize, I think my slides are out of order. There we go. So let me tell you a little bit more about the CREATE program. Our CREATE program operates through a series of summits. To date, we've focused on aviation, defense, industrial automation, food processing and packaging, and of course, agriculture. Through targeted hands-on innovation workshops, challenge identification, and collaborative solution development, we help shape new robotics and AI startups and products that are engineered for real-world application. By starting with a clearly defined industry problem and pairing it with technical expertise, we help to reduce the guesswork out of product market fit. To date, our program has partnered more than 250 industry professionals with more than 50 robotics and AI entrepreneurs, identified more than 40 innovation opportunities, and resulted in the formation of new robotics companies and numerous ongoing collaborations. In spring of 2024, we partnered with the FIRA team in partnership for our Ag and Robotics Innovation Summit to help us define challenges in agriculture that resulted in a prioritized list of ideas and a pilot pipeline for AgTech. This summit has led to countless collaborations and identification of additional innovation opportunities. To that point, let's talk about the post-summit activities. While the summits are really important for identifying the opportunities and talking about the problems, once we have those ideas coming out of the Innovation Summit, the hard work really happens after the summit. Post-summit activities in AgTech include local and regional collaboration with robotics and AI entrepreneurs, partnering with Penn State's College of Agricultural Sciences, Carnegie Mellon University's robotics programs, the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture, Team Pennsylvania, and more. Globally, with the help of a partner organization, Balanced Engineering, we've partnered with Brazilian and other South American growers to bring awareness to the robotics cluster and expertise in southwestern Pennsylvania. When you think about Pennsylvania, our strength is really on alignment and focus. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture and Team Pennsylvania have specific focuses on agriculture and technology. Penn State's College of Agricultural Sciences brings research and a 67-county extension network that covers the entire state. The Pittsburgh Robotics Network and the Robotics Factory connect startups to talent and customers and integrators. And Balanced Engineering, our AgTech industry partner, is helping us drive alignment and global visibility to the state and the region. Of course, the FIRA Go Far team have been hugely instrumental in helping us to continue the important conversations related to regional agriculture needs versus global needs. Over the next 3 days in the Pennsylvania Pavilion, you'll find a strong contingent of Pennsylvania-based companies that are exhibiting in the pavilion. In addition to the Robotics Factory, we're also featuring Balanced Engineering with a focus on agricultural production system automation, engineering consulting and training, digital transformation, profitable and safe automation, and a whole lot more. Bloomfield Robotics, which was recently acquired by Kubota, is offering AI imaging for specialty crops with a focus on health, yield, and quality insights for better decisions. SKA Robotics is featuring modular, farm-ready automation. Hellbender AI is a product-focused edge AI company offering design-to-production physical AI under one roof. And Carnegie Mellon University's National Robotics Engineering Center has a focus on applied R&D for rugged field solutions from concept to commercialization. Elsewhere in the exhibit areas, actually outside of the Pennsylvania Pavilion, we also have two other Pennsylvania partners, Burrow with their mobile autonomy and Case New Holland with their evolving solutions. are also headquartered in Pennsylvania. We'll also be holding office hours in our pavilion with the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture, Team Pennsylvania, the Pittsburgh Robotics Network, Penn State University's TALIS program, and Carnegie Mellon University's Robotics Institute. And I'll share more information on the details of those office hours in a minute. So that was a lot of information about the things that we've been doing related to agriculture and technology in Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh. So what's next? There's a lot more work that needs to be done. We're actively exploring a FIRA USA Northeast event in Pennsylvania. We're in conversations with the FIRA team and key Pennsylvania stakeholders while we build the business case for bringing a FIRA event to Pennsylvania focused on Northeastern agriculture and farms and their needs. This event will be anchored to a venue with real acreage and infrastructure so we can stage demos that matter, very similar to the event here in California. Our goal is simple: to prove value in the field and make it easy for growers, integrators, and startups to meet, scope, and commit to pilots and technology adoption. So watch for more information on this in the coming weeks as we work out the details related to the business case. So again, this was a lot of information, and you still may be asking, but why Pennsylvania? So let's zoom out and look a little bit more at Pennsylvania as a whole. The agriculture economy in Pennsylvania is $132 billion. That includes farm production, food processing, upstream suppliers, and downstream and household transactions. Pennsylvania is really built for practical ag tech, and the Commonwealth is putting real weight behind that. Starting with policy and investment. In the state's 10-year strategic plan, 2 of the 5 focus areas are agriculture and robotics and technology. That alignment really matters because it concentrates funding and attention on turning prototypes into deployments on the farm. And that's backed up by the first in the nation $10 million agricultural innovation grant that was awarded across the Commonwealth to help farmers adopt cutting-edge technology. And there's a proposal to expand that in coming years. This will enable more innovation to move from interest to implementation. Team Pennsylvania is instrumental in driving a focus on ag tech to turn ideas into action through exploration and discovery, stakeholder alignment, and pilot and investments. They've recently shared their 2025 economic analysis report for agriculture in Pennsylvania, and you can learn more about that in our pavilion. So let's talk now about more of the on-the-ground strengths of Pennsylvania. Our agriculture is diverse with dairy, mushrooms, specialty fruit, and a really fast-growing controlled environment agriculture sector. This creates a perfect environment for companies to validate technology across crops and seasons and different workflows. Again, Penn State's land grant engine, with its extension program in all 67 counties, gives growers trusted guidance, training, and evaluation. And in southwestern Pennsylvania, as I mentioned, Pittsburgh's world-class robotics cluster with Carnegie Mellon University, the National Robotics Engineering Center, the Pittsburgh Robotics Network, and the Robotics Factory, providing services to all of those tech entrepreneurs. The Northeast region of the United States is skewed to smaller, more diverse farms on mixed terrain with human rain-fed operations, higher disease and pest pressure, and short, complex supply chains near dense markets. That's a very different profile from much of the West, which has larger, more specialized acreage, long, dry seasons, and heavy irrigation. Both of those environments matter, but they face different nuances to their challenges and require different kinds of solutions. That's exactly why a regional FIRA event makes sense. Growers, OEMs, integrators, and investors need to see robots succeed under their crops, their climate, and addressing their labor and logistical challenges. So to put it simply, policy alignment plus real funding plus land grant support plus deep robotics expertise makes Pennsylvania the natural launch pad for a FIRA Northeast event. That's what Pennsylvania brings. Please come and see us in the Pennsylvania Pavilion in Exhibit Zone 2. Well, there's several people that you'll probably want to meet when you come into our pavilion. We're holding office hours this week. If you scan the QR code, you'll get access to our booth schedule. Mike Roth from the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture is here. Kelly Kondratic from Team Pennsylvania. Phoebe Gerst from the Pittsburgh Robotics Network. And we have representatives from Penn State University's College of Agricultural Sciences Talus program and Carnegie Mellon University's Robotics Institute. We also have opportunities to interact with one of Burroughs' robots in our pavilion at various times throughout the week. And of course, you'll want to speak with the exhibitors that in our booth that I mentioned previously. So let's keep the conversation going. Come visit us in Exhibit Zone 2 in the Pennsylvania Pavilion. We're right near the food and the beverages, so we're really conveniently located. Stop by and see us, and I can take questions.
Anybody has questions for Beth? We can take a few of those. Any questions for Beth on all this? Going once. No questions for Beth? Okay. Okay, well, let's thank Beth for coming and presenting to us.